Joined now by Daryl Wyatt, first year as the University of Houston wide receivers coach. First off, welcome on campus. Good to see you.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Now, I just, whenever you're walking up, I kind of making a joke with you. You arrive on campus and they give you 4 very talented receivers right for you.
Yes, obviously walking into an outstanding situation, a lot of positive momentum, and obviously a great wide receiver class.
It's got to be kind of challenging, though. Coming in, there's already a class in place, trying to build those relationships in a hurry. How did you do it?
Well, obviously, feet never hit the ground once I was able to start my employment here and getting on the road and developing a relationship with those guys through social media as well as phone calls, and also being able to go on to their own campus high school sites, and as well as getting their homes and meet their families. And obviously we had a big official visit weekend that we had all the kids on campus.
Well, you have a long, successful pedigree in the coaching game. What enticed you and attracted you to the University of Houston?
Well, obviously, first-class university, unbelievable city, tremendous wealth of players and talent, great high school coaches, and obviously this coaching staff did an outstanding job in year one under Coach Herman, and just very talented guys, great people. Obviously, the proof's in the pudding with the 13-win conference championship bowl win, and I just think that this group has just scratched the surface of what they can and will do.
As you've learned the system, and you know of Herman for a long time, and as you get to see the receivers that they want and you want in this program, what are some things you're going to look at when you look at recruits in this class that, whenever you're out looking at those high school games, I want the guys like that? Sure.
The first thing we look for is players that can create explosive plays, speed, athleticism, the ability to stretch the field. And we are primarily a 3-receiver team, and we play with 2 outside guys, and 1 guy is typically a slot receiver. So in a class of at least 3 receivers, we'll try to take 2 outside guys and a slot receiver.
All right, let's take a look at some of the guys.
Sure.
We'll start with Keith Corbin, a 6'2", 175-pounder from Beaumont Westbrook. He played his high school ball there, 3-star recruit across the board. Number 81 player in the state of Texas by rivals, number 86 receiver in the nation. All district honors as well. When you watch Keith Corbin, what are some things that you like in him?
Well, obviously he is an outside guy that has some length, ability to play the ball in there. He's got unbelievable ball skills. He's got a huge catching radius. He's able to body up. He's got a background as a basketball player, so he really plays the ball well in there. He's got great feet, and he's got tremendous size potential. I mean, he's just scratched the surface of what he can be in terms of his physicality. So really like his upside as a playmaker on the outside.
Yeah, it's got to be one of the tough things you do as a coach, is trying to figure somebody's upside and their projectability. Sure. But Corbin, as you can tell, a lot of talent. Moving along, Courtney Lark out of Bel Air High School at HISD, 6'1", 165-pounder, 4-star recruit, number 27 player in the state of Texas. Was an all-Cron, top 100 team. Turned out a lot of very good schools to join the University of Houston. Got a good one in Lark. What do you like in him?
Well, obviously you got a young man that received plenty of attention and a lot of accolades out of high school, and they're well-deserved. He's another primarily an outside guy with length, unbelievable vertical jump, the ability to play the ball in the air, very similar to Corbin in terms of his ability to go up and make plays. We think he's going to be an outstanding red zone goal line threat as far as making big plays in that area, and again, a guy with tremendous size potential. He's a kid that at some point in time is going to be a 200-plus pound guy and well over 6 foot tall. So he's another guy we feel like will give us a big body, athletic guy on the outside.
Now, one play they show where he caught it with one hand, that was pretty spectacular. Yeah. I'm sure you want to see him catch it with 2, but.
Well, no doubt about it. He's another guy that has a huge catching radius. He's got crazy ball skills, and in terms of his ability to make plays on the ball, and we just really are excited about Courtney.
Moving along to a familiar last name, Terry Mark, 6'1", 190-pounder from Lufkin High School, the younger brother of Tommy Mark, who we all know. Terry Mark, 3-star recruit by rivals, ESPN Scout 24/7, 45 catches last season, all district honors. Terry Mark, what are some things that when you watch him on film that you like?
Hey, another big body guy, a guy with size, a guy well over 6 foot. got potential to be a 200-plus pound guy. Really can be a combo receiver. He's got the ability, he's primarily an outside guy, but could possibly play some inside receiver in our big sets. Physical guy, like his physicality for a young guy. He's really really got a good solid frame to him. He's a guy that, again, that we think can be a multiple player for us from a very proud and strong program in Lufkin that puts out tremendous players every year. Played against elite high school competition. So he's a guy that we do have in spring ball, and we feel like he may have a chance to help us next year, for sure.
One Louisiana player that you have coming in, Marquez Stephenson, 6 foot, 175-pounder out of Shreveport. Oscar Giles was in here. He saw the Stephenson footage, and he goes, that guy can really run.
Well, no question about it. He's a very dynamic player. He's probably the one true slot receiver in the class, but a guy, when he gets his hands on the ball, has the ability to make people miss and create explosive plays. We think he's a guy that'll be viable for us in the return game as well. Very dynamic guy. Again, like this entire class, he's a young man that will have an opportunity to help us right away.
Whenever you project these receivers outside, inside, is that something you can kind of tell before they arrive on campus?
Well, absolutely, and sometimes things change, obviously, but a guy like Stephenson is a pure slot receiver and a guy that's very important to our offense. I mean, in terms of our ability to create bubble screens when the defense tries to overplay the run game, a guy that can win one-on-one matchups against nickelbacks and linebackers, and a guy that can run our reverses and fly sweeps, which is such a big part of our offense.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a good class. I'm sure you'll enjoy these 4, and welcome to the University of Houston.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it.